Welcome back to Stoic Beyond Limits, where ancient wisdom meets modern reality. Today, we're diving into a truth many men choose to ignore, a truth that leaves them drained, confused, and betrayed. If you've ever felt like you gave your all to someone, only to be left wondering what went wrong, this video is for you. In this episode, we're uncovering 6 powerful clues she was playing you while you stayed blind. And we'll see it all through the lens of Stoic philosophy, because what Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus knew about human nature is still painfully relevant today. So, sit tight, open your mind, and let's strip away the illusions. Clue number 1. Her words were sweet, but her actions were empty. The Stoics taught us to judge people not by what they claim, but by what they consistently do. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." The same applies in reverse. A woman who truly values you won't need to constantly reassure you with empty words. If she says she cares, but never makes time for you, if her promises hang in the air like smoke, and her gestures of affection are rare or transactional, it's not love, it's manipulation. Stoic wisdom urges us to align our perception with reality. The man who clings to words while ignoring actions is choosing delusion over clarity. Don't be that man. Clue number 2. She thrived on your validation. Epictetus taught that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. If a woman constantly seeks your approval, needing you to validate her beauty, intelligence, or worth, but never reciprocates, that's not partnership, it's parasitism. Notice how she lights up when you flatter her, but grows distant when you speak of your needs. Stoics value inner self-sufficiency, but manipulators drain that self-sufficiency from others to prop themselves up. She was playing you if her joy always depended on your attention, while your happiness seemed irrelevant to her. Clue number 3. She was never there when it mattered. Seneca said, "A friend to all is a friend to none." True closeness is revealed not in easy times, but when life strikes hard. Did she vanish when you faced challenges? Was she unavailable when you needed support, yet expected you to drop everything for her trivial concerns? This is a glaring signal. A woman playing you will celebrate with you but disappear during storms. Her presence is conditional, her loyalty non-existent. Stoicism teaches us to accept hardship as a test of character, not just ours, but of those around us. Who stays, and who uses your hardship as an excuse to leave? Pay attention. Clue number 4. Her interest was inconsistent and tactical. A Stoic man understands the danger of fluctuating emotions and seeks stability within himself. In relationships, this wisdom helps us spot those whose interest in us is conditional and tactical. Was her attention intense one day, then cold the next? Did she weaponize silence, distance, or jealousy to control you? That's not affection, it's strategy. She gave just enough to keep you hooked, then pulled back to make you chase. Marcus Aurelius advised, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." If her behavior was coloring your soul with anxiety, confusion, or self-doubt, she wasn't nurturing you. She was playing you. Clue number 5. She made you feel guilty for having boundaries. A cornerstone of Stoic resilience is setting boundaries, both internal and external. A manipulative woman will resist your attempts to define personal limits. She'll label you selfish, cold, or unloving when you dare to prioritize your own peace or say no to her unreasonable demands. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." If she made you feel guilty for exercising your freedom, to rest, to reflect, to disagree, you were being played. Healthy connections respect mutual autonomy. Toxic ones seek to absorb your identity, making you a tool for their gratification. Clue number 6. Your gut knew, but you ignored it. The final and perhaps most crucial clue, the one Stoics would tell you to honor above all, is your own inner voice. Marcus Aurelius believed that we each possess a rational soul capable of perceiving truth. If something felt off, if your intuition whispered warnings you chose not to hear, That was your inner sage trying to guide you. A Stoic man learns not to dismiss these signals. If you felt uneasy, exhausted, or undervalued in her presence, but rationalized it away, you stayed blind by choice. Why we ignore the clues. Why do strong, intelligent men miss these signs? Because society teaches men to be relentless providers, protectors, and pursuers. We romanticize sacrifice and perseverance, often at the cost of self-respect. Stoic philosophy flips this script. It urges men to master themselves first. Love that demands blindness is not love. Affection that thrives on your suffering is not affection. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. When we let illusions govern us, we surrender that power. How to respond like a Stoic. Detach without drama. The Stoic doesn't lash out or beg for explanations. When you recognize manipulation, quietly reclaim your peace. Withdraw not as an act of revenge, but as a declaration of self-respect. Reflect, don't ruminate. Examine what you allowed and why. Seneca said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Don't waste another moment on what was never real. Strengthen your inner fortress. Focus on building resilience. Cultivate friendships and pursuits that don't demand self-betrayal. As Epictetus taught, the disciplined mind is a fortress that no external enemy can breach. Raise your standards. A Stoic man isn't desperate for connection. He chooses companions as one would select a weapon before battle, with care, precision, and a demand for reliability. If you saw yourself in any of these 6 clues, let this be a turning point. There's no shame in being deceived, but there's dishonor in staying blind by choice. You are meant to lead yourself first. To cultivate clarity so sharp it cuts through the false affection of opportunists. To value your peace as your most sacred possession. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Choose thoughts rooted in reality, strength, and self-mastery. If this message resonated with you, share it. A man somewhere needs this truth as much as you did. And remember, your worth isn't defined by anyone's attention, but by the integrity you hold within. Subscribe for more timeless wisdom reimagined for modern warriors. Until next time, stay strong, stay discerning, stay stoic.